Okay. Hello. Decided to fire up the stream again because I'm not doing anything else. So nice. We don't have any mail. What were we just doing? Did a couple things off stream. Got our item level up from a couple of dungeons. It was pretty nice. Finally got a two-handed staff to increase our spirit. So now we got a lot. We could use some more haste rating, but you know, that's all right, because that's kind of fixed with power infusion and icy veins. So we don't have to build for that. And yeah, well, you know what? Other than that, that's pretty much it. We did some professions as well. Tailoring's up. We got cooking up. I think we did skinning last stream. So yeah, not that much progress, but we did get our item level a significant amount, so now we can run some heroics. But we'll see if anyone can do the Cauterizing raid. We'll go newcomers. Other than that, we could also just keep doing dungeons. We could also just keep doing heroic dungeons. And then we got our skinning skill up. So we can do that one where it's like, oh, Aconite Crypts. We want to do Aconite Crypts, right? Yeah, we'll just do random. But yeah, we can, I guess we can, you know, return. I mean, that guy's alright. Anyone doing the Tarzan raid? We'll just go, no? Okay. Alright. Top of the building. No, not for me. Alright. Now, what am I doing? Now, what am I doing? UI errors. You're fine. Innovate, eh? Oh, hey. Our dungeon's ready. Alright, good stuff. Get that on him. Where's everyone? Out of range. Do I have mage armor? I do. Put this on. And my spell stone needs to be applied. Hey, where is it? Am I dumb? I guess I don't have one. Okay. This goes here. And then you gotta have that. Okay. 1, 2, 3 waste bolt, mind blast. 1, 2, 3. gonna do Shadow Burn, we should have 1 left. Okay, doing 3k damage on this. Why is this guy such low health? Why is he... Okay, what is this group doing? You know what? I get why your last healer quit now. Okay. Well, that was certainly something. Book of Artisans. And we're just gonna spam Soul Tap to get to max mana. Is that ready for that? What's this? Soul Devourer. I don't think we have anything here. Okay, he's just checking the map. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. Okay, okay, I got aggro. I have no idea how I got aggro from all of those fucking worms right there. There's no way I can save this. There is literally no way I can save this. Can I get into Shadow Force? Hey, can the tank do his fucking job and... Okay, well, I'm just gonna try running towards you. Sorry, I need to talk to this fucking rotation here. So this is like the more dungeon focused build that we have here. So so it just helps us get a little more AoE, a little more, just a little stronger healing, a little stronger single target healing, and a little stronger AoE damage, right? It also helps with the healing a ton when we do Shadow Burn on 5 targets instead of 1. That's really good. It's probably, I think it's worth it to use. I should be doing Shadow Burn with 1 left, right? I think. What's this guy? That's him. That's the man. So if I go 1, 2, and then I Shadow Burn, that didn't feel faster. That didn't feel faster. I'll put Shadow Arcane on though. Yeah, so that was about the same speed. Mind Blast was a little Harbinger. This guy's just some Joker, but we should pop our cool, at least this one. We'll go hard. 2, 3. That felt a little faster. That felt the same speed. Okay, well that was... probably should have put mine back up there. Rubium War Girdle. Okay, yeah, so the whole, we can heal with Haunt, and I keep forgetting about that. We can do some good healing with that. I've just really super been enjoying this Shadow Burn. I felt like I haven't needed the Haunt, right? Eventually I'll understand why. That guy had a big disease on him. I want those bracers. 1, 2. We'll just unbelieve prayer right now. And then Shadow Burn this guy. 2, 3. And then if we missed it, yeah. Seems like I want to Mind Blast on cooldown rather than Haunt on cooldown. need to heal. But Haunt is damage as well, right? I'm starting to put more respect on that molten core. Shadow burn. 1, 2, 3. Mind blast. Okay, I had to look. This is why we have this. And I should learn to trust this. Because so somebody pulled him, and whoever did that, fuck you. There's someone here is extremely irresponsible. Wow. We got beat out on the AoE at the end there. Damn, son. Okay. Let's just top everybody off here. Arcane Tomes. Shadow Burn to open it up. 2, 3. Mind Blast. Ah, that does something. That we can take this moment to haunt. Right. Okay. And this guy's taking more damage, and he's dead. 1. I was seriously underestimating how many enemies we had. And why am I out of shadow form? Wait, when did that happen? When did I get out of shadow form? Out of range. Alrighty. Okay, well. He's sitting in the middle of something, so that makes me think he's important. Unbound Devastator. Dahlia the Doomsayer. She's the dangerous one. Even a Torrent denied her. Yikes. What the hell does that mean, dude? So this one, Harbinger Skyrus, I can pop both, right, for this girl? Are the 2 bosses or 1? Guy topped off. So we'll pop Icy Veins on this guy. Quick Shadow Burn. 2, 3, and 3, and then we'll haunt, right? Because we said we were going to do that. That's interesting. So we... I feel like we do have something more to do in that rotation. That could be Unholy Prayer. 2, 3... Wow, that was number 3. Let's go. Spell powered resilience. I don't want that. Intellect. No. Yeah, so now we still have power infusion. 1. We get our things on. Power infusion, haunt. Now we go to Mind Blast. 1, 2, 3. That was quick shadow burn. 1, 2, 3. Gives us enough time for a haunt and then Mind Blast. 1, 2, 3. Unholy Prayer. Yeah, remember. Shadow burn again. Mind Blast to refresh Shadowlord Pain. We go 1. Let's hope for a refresh. 2, 3. I guess we'll haunt. That's fine. Mind Blast should be off. There we go. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. We got a Mind Blast refresh. Let's go. 1, 2. Perfect. Number 3. If we were, I think if we were refreshing our Devouring Plague, we would have gotten number 2. Right? No, that's still a lot. That's a lot. Maybe we wouldn't have. Which means it's back to the drawing board for the build. This one. I like it, but I don't like having to refresh it. should be thinking about this. You know, these two are not here. Oh, this is here. I get this one. I got wound cloth shoulders, arcana leaf bracers, so I can do this. How are you taking damage? Why are you out of my line of sight? Why are you out of my line of sight? Wow, it's just like fucking Rivals, dude. Why am I out of shadow form? Why am I out of shadow form? Oh, it's a fucking res, isn't it? Okay, well. Level 70 corpse. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Holy prayer. 2. Mind blast. I find somebody healthy. Nope, and now I'm polymorph. Okay, well at least we got that that prayer off. Get that unholy light on. Okay. He's out of range. Boy's still somehow taking hits. But he's not gonna kill the thing that's fucking focusing him, so that's alright, I guess, you know? I want fell armaments. Go. We're having a little easier of a time here. He's done for. So what's this? Warden, Melikari. This guy. Living bomb. I think I wanna try and make a living bomb build. So maybe we should just roll down literally everything that we have. 2, 3. Whoa. I almost did that demonic leap right there. I can leap again. So instead of this, so I should get rid of this. I don't need. I've never done this fight. We're completely winging this.
I have not been myself. I had to let them out. The Great One speaks to me, you see. Wait, outsiders. Kael'thas did not send you. Good. I'll just tell the prince you released the prisoners. The Naru kept some of the most dangerous beings in existence here in these cells. Let me introduce you to another.
Some of the most dangerous beings in existence. Nice, we're doing good damage.
Creature of incomprehensible power.
All of those, man. That daily grinding was totally fucking worth it. Is that Millhouse Mana Storm? Yo!
A lowly gnome? I will do better, oh great one.
Lowly? I don't care who you are, friend. No one refers to the mighty Millhouse Manastorm as lowly. I have no idea what goes on here, but I will gladly join your fight against this impudent imbecile. Prepare to defend yourself, cretin.
Cretin.
Bedlam! Oh, you are so wise. Yes, I see it now, of course.
I just need to get some things ready first. You guys go ahead and get started.
He needs to summon up some Sulfuron, Magma Thrower. Okay, well, this is fine like this.
You guys are gonna love this. Just wait.
So we should try and time an unholy prayer
Who ordered up an extra large can of whoop ass?
to right before they spawn here. Right? That was perfect.
Sweet cheeks.
And now we Mind Blast. 2, 3, Shadow Burn. 1, 2, 3. Wow. I was about to say we really didn't hit on any of those pros. There we go. And now that gave us number 1. Let's go, dude. That's the one. Let's get another unholy prayer.
To control the mind of the weak, for I bear allegiance to powers untouched by time, unmoved by fate. No force on this world or beyond harbors the strength to bend our knee.
Not even the
mighty Legion.
Welcome, oh great one. I am your humble servant.
Bear witness to the agent of your demise.
Nice.
Light you up, sweet cheeks.
Okay, look at this. This. 1, 2. There we go.
3, enter! Your will is known. We span the universe. I'm gonna light you up, sweet cheeks.
Okay. Look at this. Oh, Shadow of Pain fell off.
Undreamed of. We span the universe.
Fuck. We gave it up there because we ran out of mana. Damn. But hey, that was pretty good, dude. We were top damage for a little bit there. I love this build. I love this build so much, man. Critical strike rating by 15. Don't want that. Again, spell power. Not really what I want. Hit rating and intellect is not good. 2 yellow sockets is cool. We lose 2 hit rating, 14 spirit. I don't know. It's just not what I want. This is plate. Give me these primal nethers. You know what if I just started fucking like collecting these?
Hi, how are
He had to go home and change before helping us. What a guy. That was wonderful. So here's what I want to do now. I have... Oh, if I can find a mystic altar here, that'd be pretty nice. Okay, so here's the thing. I've thought about this demonic leap, and I really like the fact that it goes twice. This one, I don't need 2 blinks. I really don't think I need 2 blinks. That's unnecessary. Can be used while casting, but not channeling. Does not trigger a global cooldown. Just gonna unlearn that. This is going to get switched to here. Because we can just go pop pop, right? This is fine. I should be using that Tremor Totem more, and that Wrath of Air Totem more, absolutely. Increases the magic damage. This is a buff. This is a good buff, too. That's even more damage that we could have been doing. Oh, that's what I get for not going through my abilities, eh? So now I have some legendary slots and some open slots. Now what? Nice, medium move is good. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I really enjoyed that. What we just did. That was a lot of fun. That guy just spent a lot of money to become an expert cook. I kind of just don't know what to do, so I think we'll just keep queuing up for dungeons. I do want to do that Pyroblast build. We'll see if we can take it out for a spin. We won't get, like, we'll get some long dungeon queues, but it's, I guess it's okay, because we're going to be building our shit, right? Or should we keep trying to build this guy? Because I do love building this guy. It's actually been a lot of fun. Because it's just like super spirit stack. But I really want to raid. I really want to raid with this build. Right? Mystic Enchant table. For real, eh? The loot bot 3,000. Prestige and time walking. Reset your specialization. Quests, buffs and debuffs. Until reaching level 60. Draft mode reset. Resets your current specialization only. This is a complete reset of all your abilities. I guess 1 prestigious cash. Gear selectable from your stat type. Interesting. Token of prestige, right? But then you can get experience items with bizarre tokens.
For Azeroth!
Expires at max level. Okay. Interesting. What am I going to do then? I really want to raid, but I think yeah, I should have joined that raiding guild. Is there a Raider IO? What is that thing? I've heard about it. Classic for highest living mages. Oh. Highest level ghosts, 60. It's level 14, 20, nice. Mak'gora champions. Wow. User recruitment systems. Okay. I guess it doesn't work in the private servers. Hopefully someone advertises for a raiding guild. I suggest double gathering for the money and added XP for leveling up. Yeah. LFM for future boss, blitz, hardcore trial, healer, LFG. Imperfect, drain of fist, fragments. Does anyone know what the death cap is? Sanctuary casual guild looking for more for our ranks. Currently pushing our raid team to get to harder content. Raids are Wednesday, Saturday. Pissed for info. I would like to join. Weak aura, weak aura, weak aura, weak aura. Why did I only get the legendary Mystic Enchant out of this prestige in a row? Hey, let's go. We've joined the guild. Yo. To get all their Mystic... You have to level featured builds from 10 to 70 to get all of their Mystic Enchants. joined. Okay, so message of the day. Current looking for RDPS for the core raid team. Discord for guild events. So how do I do that? Guild message of the day. Welcome. Zuck. Well, that'd be nice, but Def would help. Trying to outfit the guild with primal moon cloth bags. Ooh. It's honestly one of the easier procs to level. /G. Tailoring, skinning. It's a matter of someone 2.5 kg to get it. Fair enough. Some bags would be pretty sick. Actually, speaking of which, let's go check Mage Weave. Maybe that one dropped. A lot of people on the auction house right now. Okay. Yeah, 74 is great. 70. Ooh, wait, boys, can we do some Mage Weave training? Can we do some tailoring? Oh my god. If we can do some tailoring right now, I would literally be so happy. 60? Can I see 65? Silver? Come on. Oh my god, you're teasing me. Yeah. Come on. Is it changing like too fast? What's going on with Auctionator? Why is this like 290? Why is this 2 gold per unit, dude? Oh yeah, give me that. This is a gold 80. Gold 80, yeah. I don't know why these get so expensive. I think maybe it's just because like there's an inflation on like the mid-level items because it's just so easy to level your characters. So nobody ever has like spares of these. And I'm not trying to sell a soulbound item. Wait, did it work? Okay, wait, I go here and then I go back. And then I go back here. And then I go back, no? What if I did this? So I'd select or search an item above to start the scan. I have all of these auctions. Look at these. 19 gold per. I don't think that's ever gonna sell. Small pearls. Probably gotta go. This you want. I know someone's gonna want it. I know. I just know it. Come on, what is going on? Do I just need to update Auctionator? Auctionator. Maybe? I don't know. I just want to buy Mage Weave. Just cheap. I want the best prices. Why are you not working, What's going on? How about I buy out this here, okay? Does that make it work? No. No, of course not. Why would I be so foolish? Fucking, like... You can't be charging this 2 gold per, dude. You literally can't. Okay, why are you doing that? This is 75 per, but he's just doing it once, and I find that really annoying. I really shouldn't, but we're just doing this. I really fucking shouldn't, but we're just doing that. How much do we have now? 20, 20, 40. What's this? Come on. Are you gonna work now? Let's go. 1 stack of 6 for 70. 6 stacks of 1 for 74. It's 2 stacks of 20 for 99 per. What is this no buyout price? 9 stacks of 1. No, we'll just keep 1 there at 75. We'll sell. Why don't we just sell 1 for 65? Right. We'll just go 1 stack of 1. We'll go 1 stack of 4, right? For 65. Stack 3. Whoa, what happened? What happened? Why can't I sell this now? Auctionator's breaking. Oh no. Okay, 1 stack of 3 starting price. I want 65 silver, 55, 50. That's fine. We'll create the auction here. That's okay. That's okay. It's just so that we can still have the 1 remaining. Now we're gonna do some tailoring. Ooh. Fucking finally. trying to talk to me still. Okay. Social tab. My guild. So currently looking for guild message of the day. So guild information. We're going to Control C. Control V. What should everybody call you? I am human, in fact. This is the one that's different. That's it. Cool. Just joined Discord. This is an unclaimed account. I can't. Okay. Finish up. Well, fucking can't even remember. Who knew? It was such a fucking hassle to join damn Discord. Is it that one? Email is already registered. So then I gotta go on Discord? Oh no. Okay. Well, that was on stream. Great. Yeah, that's fine. Now, speaking of which, I need to add a server, join a server, Control V, I can join a server. Oh, there we go. I will edit my server profile. Okay. So I guess I'll change that in a sec then. Which is weird. I should be able to change that, but that's alright. These guys are in tavern chat. Nice. Let's get in that raid discussion. See what's going on over here. Let's see. We figured that out. Mage Weave. Already grayed out. Nice. Well, we can get those Mage Weave bags, which do nothing for us. We get the higher level ones. Mage Weave is now Rune Cloth. Gotta get to Rune Cloth. Keep looking at that raid discussion.
Greetings.
Train me. Train me. Long silken cloak. Mana potion silken. Red dye, fine thread. These are just... All of these take a lot of silk cloth.
I don't like this place.
Crimson silk pantaloons. And these mage weave require 205. That's incredible. Red dye, fine thread, mana potion, silken thread. I'd rather pay for the red dye.
Be careful.
So I do need that silk thread still. Hold on, let's read a little bit. Sign up for Saturday's raid. Interesting. This one is don't say it's already taken. No need to add pronouns. Yeah, that's it. Careful, you have unsaved changes. I'll save changes. There we go. Now I can go privacy, game overlay, then we get streamer mode back on. Perfect. Now we're good. So I don't have permission to send messages, but I would like to join the raiding team. Be cool. Okay, guides. Beginner's Guide to the Mana Storm. I've heard good things about festering. Okay. Nice. Gruuls, lair, Ascension classless. Age, what is this? My CPU is fried chicken. Very nice. Nice. Using food picks. Profession and mats. Cool. I have an alt with max jewel crafting, almost max jewel crafting. What's in this? I don't know. In this tavern chat, I can just roll in, I guess, but I'm not gonna because you know we're streaming. We're streaming. I gotta bring these fell armaments. Get these corium lock boxes done. So we're gonna wait a little while longer for Mage Weave. this just goes in like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. I can put this here. I can put this. Nope, not yet. In 10 yards, the spread immolate can't deal critical strikes. Yeah. I wonder where if we got like all of the fire stuff. I guess I do want to make a pyroblast living bomb build. Yes. That would be really fun. It would be really fun. And I guess I am kind of satisfied with the fact that this one can now dungeon dive with a decent amount of success. We don't need this coarse thread anymore. We also don't need the linen cloth. It seems we need silk cloth. This can go on the auction house. This can just get sold. I don't know. It's used as material for Aldor inscriptions. I don't know what the hell that means. I want to get my tailoring up so that I can, you know, use all these, right? And then actually that'll get rid of so much fucking space. Like, if I can even... Yeah, like cooking 75. It would be nice if they weren't so fucking asshole expensive, right? But, you know, that's not the fucking world we live in, eh? Like, man, 125. Where the hell do I fucking grind tangy clam? Goblin, devil clams. Where do I grind it? You know what? Cause I'm not supporting this. I'm not supporting this fucking like 3 gold per tangy fucking clam. Like, classic. No, fuck off, Wowhead. Look at mediocre at best, anyways. Learnware, all 50 plus farm ingredients. Best cooking ingredient farming spots. Why not? Let's look it up. Boar intestines. Recipe, blood sausage. Boar ribs. Succulent pork ribs. Buzzard wing. Barbecue buzzard wing is 175 though. Roasted boar meat. Cooking trainer. In the Elwyn Forest or Loch Modan. Clam meat. It's a small barnacled clam. Threshers, Crawlers, Murloc, Naga in Darkshore, Westfall, and Ashen Vale. Well, you know what? There's a couple of cooking quests in Darkshore that we can probably take care of. But we're going to need a reasonably empty inventory in order to fully take advantage of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy this and then sell everything. I think
Looking
we're
for
even
something
possibly
specific?
going to sell this. I want this. Your direct damaging and healing spells have a chance to allow mana regen. Like, I don't know what to do with this, but whatever. Fuck it. This can go, this can go. All of these can go. We'll open that Jackal clam. Here. Yeah. Pick lock. Open it. What is this? Check the appearance.
Hey there.
And boom, now we're good there.
Be careful.
Yeah, and then we'll just vendor this clan meat, because fuck it.
You need something?
Prepare all items for today's remaining amount for today's guild bank repairs.
For the Alliance.
Okay. So now we gotta go to Darkshore. Darkshore is not here, right? Darkshore, we go to Shatrath. And then we go to Darnassus, right? We can do a couple quests there. Put this here. This out here. What do I need all this for? Stop tracking. Abandon. Learn a second specialization. What is this? Serpentine Cavern Medallion. Marks of Ascension. 10 gold. Well, if it was easy about what to do, then I would do it. So that's the Isle of Kael Danas. We want Darnassus. Yeah. We want to go to Darnassus for sure. And then we go here. Gotta go to Darkshore. Take a flight to Darkshore. I'm pretty sure we got the. Look at that. We're number 3 in damage. Isn't that crazy? Shadow Waste Bolt, Shadow Burn, Corruption. Shadow Waste Bolt was doing way more than Waste. But of course, like we do everything. Tinbol's Shadow. Devouring Plague was not hitting us that hard, eh? Haunt isn't there either. I guess I wouldn't change that much then. Snaring on Enclave. We gotta go this way. Archdruid.
Tyrande has no idea how to lead our people.
What is this? Now that you're here, we should pay attention the first time.
I have vision that she lacks.
Lingoro's soil samples to Jagnal. We'll get there. But for now, it's no. So now I need to find out where the flying guy is. Who is this?
Peace be with you.
Frost Saber replacement? Night Saber replacement?
My goods are of the highest quality.
Oh. So instead of an Elec, I can have Mist Saber, Frost Saber, Night Saber, Storm Saber. Reigns of the Striped Dawn Saber. Oh, it's because it's actually capable of going that fast. Well, we need flying mounts anyways, so I'm just not about it, dude. I guess we'll go here. Teldrassil. It just has none? Nothing? No indicators? I guess we're just gonna go here to exit, and maybe we will tradesman, craftsman, terrace. There's Nas Dormo. But where are the Teldrassil tree? But where's the Flight Master? Whoa. I guess, okay, we're doing some wood cutting then. Green wood log. My logging is not going out. Which is odd. Yeah. So my... Is it? It's not going up at all. Oddly enough, but... I mean, I guess... Okay, well, whatever. Donassus, Dolinar... Oracle Glade... Do we go to Dolinar? Man, it's so strange. They were orange. Oh, someone bought my stylish red shirt. That's so nice. Yeah, it's just like it's orange, so so many of them. Goodness. Let's keep these analytics open so that I can at least stay somewhat aware. Strigid Owl. You... Oh wait, I don't recognize this. Does this place have a... No. No flight paths here. So then what if I just keep going this way then? Zen Foul Hoof. No, this is just gonna take me to the starting area, right? Starbreeze Village. Wait, hold on, what's going on? There we go. There is a Flight Master here. Illuminador, give me the sock. Interested in a riding lesson? Let's get you in that.
What brings you here?
No? Okay. Shadow Glen. Well, what do you know? There is There's a flight path here. Let's get it. Take me to Dolinar. Okay. Alright then.
Greeting.
Take me to Aberdeen. Which is fine. That's actually exactly where we want to go. Because we're trying to kill sea creatures now. So that we can get those clams. We eat those clams. We farm those clams. Then we open those clams. Then we cook those clams. Then we eat those clams. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, we're almost here. To Aberdeen. Will of Soggoth. I wonder if he's up. Black Fathom Deeps. What if we soloed Black Fathom Deeps? What would happen? Damage dealt to demons and undead. We get healing and mana. Experience gained from crafting and gathering. Swim speed. Experience gained from completing quests, killing monsters. Okay, so someone here is a cook with a quest. Beginner's Book of Ascension, Dark Shore Tree. But like here, somewhere here. What about you? What are you saying? No, it's up here. There's a cook here.
Salutations!
Collect 6 crawler legs and place them in
You have a
buzz
great
bars.
day now.
Yeah. Exactly. This Dark Shore Tree here. But that's it, eh? Right? Engineering trainer, mining trainer, blacksmithing trainer, general trade supplies. Tailoring trainer, weaponsmith. Okay, well I guess that was that. So we're gonna get our crawler leg recipe. Until then, however, it seems like we're just all up on the shores here. So why don't we go see if anyone's hitting that world boss by going south? Stick to the beaches. What does this guy want? That's the buzz box. So 6 crawler legs, right? Did I get crawler meat? Oh my god, this shit's literally worth an arm and a leg, and look at this. I can farm this in abundance. Okay, there's crawler legs. Time to move up. Let's go to the buzz box. Like 3 thresher eyes. Alright. I'm killing all of these crawlers though. More in here. We're about to make like money, right? Yeah, 6 crawler meat. Wow. Okay. I gave you the Discord perms. Wicked. Let's go. Build do play. You said you were interested in raiding. Yeah. Right now, this one is Vamp Lord. I have an art with currently don't have a spot for heals in the range. You have 4 already, 2 of them being Vamp Lords. Yeah, well, that figures. Oof. Well, I don't really want... I want to raid with this character. I don't really want to, like, raid. You know what I mean? We have 2 solid tanks, me and Thunderpaw. And a 4 hit, but DPS is 5 melee. I can DPS. I can DPS then. Let me name that. How does that sound? I've never DPS before, but we can do it. Maybe being, job's done. I have expect for... You know what, boys? Boys, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright. He says dope. Okay. Cool. Log out. So then Rethi. And that's with a Y. Van Rethi. We are going to go here. Van Rethi. Van Rethi. There we go. J. Smith, K-Rat Kid. You know, I usually... Because here's the thing. I usually play healer because I never get a chance to do DPS. And now here I am getting a gift-wrapped opportunity to do a really fucking cool build for DPS. /W Van Rethi. Hello. I was the Zucker guy. So okay, so now we need to stable our pet, right? I'm gonna have to leave my guild. This tune is already in a guild. Yeah, I'm leaving now. Trying to leave, yeah. Trying to leave. I don't know if I can. /leave guild. Citizens of Targaryen. These guys have a Discord too, eh? It's G-Quit if you forgot. QI. Done, QI. I did forget. Okay, so now I gotta go stable my pet. Oh, I gotta do so much. Okay, so we're going to Orgrimmar. No, we gotta go mages. Or no, mages. Thunderbluff, we need teleport Orgrimmar. Okay, this is gonna be exciting, dude. I've never, and we get to use the exact same, we get to use the exact same gear because it's all haste, crit, and intellect, right? And spirit's still good for us. We just don't focus on healing power anymore. This is gonna be fun. Where's the stable master? We're gonna have to
Loktar,
stable master, please.
go for.
This is really important because I don't want to lose my my guy. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna build for like pure damage, and I don't actually have to consider healing or utility whatsoever. I can just gun for that fucking number. This is gonna be awesome. And I've never gotten to play with Living Bomb. We get to figure out a whole new rotation. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so much fun. This is gonna be so much fun, man. You're gonna have to look up a Pyromancer weak aura.
What can I help you with?
Wolf swapping. Are you the stable master?
No, you're not.
Okay, so my pet is dead, so we will revive my
Spirits be with ya, man.
pet. I'm going to put him in the stable slot,
Stay away from the...
and then we are going to go to our spec 2. Okay, it's G quit. Gotta remember, everything's in the, Okay, so... This one is also called Dragonkin, because I do not have a pet.
Greetings, man.
That's weird. I stabled my pet, but... Last time. I swear I stabled my pet. Well, whatever. I know how to get another one. At least in this case, we can fucking just reset all abilities and talents, and then we won't have to worry about that. Okay, so here's a couple things. We don't need these. Like, we don't need a lot of shit. Any cool mystic enchants? Controlled burns, pretty cool. Conflagrate does not consume immolate. Increases damage taken. Templar Flame. We need Hot Hands. Your hot streak can now trigger from... I want to do this. I want to do this. This is cool. Fireball is pretty sick. I think that's also a good one. Boomer. Your direct damage fire spells have a chance to make you trigger an explosion, granting you 3% crit strike for 5 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. Your periodic effect can stack 3 times and deals more damage based off your attack power, your melee critical strikes. Refresh the duration of your fireball and pyroblast. So this is for like a cool melee build that uses like fireball and pyroblast. It's not what we do. No, not this, not this. Living Bomb explosions now scorch the ground with flame strike. Like, this is great. I love this. Blazing Determination. The Burning Determination now triggers while Blazing Determination is active. and you are casting a spell, you become immune to any effect that would stop your casting. That's great. I actually love that. So wait, hold on. If we do hot hands, reforging can only be done in a mystic altar. Yeah, duh. Wait, where the hell am I? Lost. That's what I am. So this is already, we're gonna just immediately get a really fucking good build. And what is this, Thursday? What, raids on Saturday? As long as we can get ready for the raid on Saturday and we learn our rotations, we might actually be able to blow everyone out of the water. I heard that noise. There we go. Okay, so I think hot hands. I mean, it's cool. I want fireball. It's boomer. Scorched ground is 100% coming in. But here's the thing. Your direct damage fire spells have a chance to trigger an explosion, granting critical strike chance. But this gives us spell haste. Maybe I do want the spell haste. I don't know. Like, this one, I don't hate it. That's the problem, is I don't hate it. So crit of fire is great. Wizard's fireball is awesome. Accurate holy fire needs to go. We have, no, not darkness. Precision's great. We already have dream state. I don't know. Do we put flame shock in? I like this for right now. We're just gonna have to change out holy fire, maybe nimble mind, but everything else seems fine. Chance to hit with spells, spell haste, chance to hit with spells and attacks, and then critical chance of fire abilities. Okay, so now we're going to reset all talents, reset all abilities. So what we want, we're going fire, okay? We want living bomb. We want hot streak for sure. Fire starter. Your damaging blast wave, dragon's breath, and meteor spells. I don't know. We're not gonna go crazy. Draconic knowledge is easily what we want. So then Team Dragon King, Fireball, Molten Armor. Yeah, Mage Armor Mastery is also going to be learned. No, that's not what we want. Haste is great, but we need, like... Right, when activated, spell increases critical strike damage with mage fire damage spells and causes each of your mage fire damage spells hits to increase your critical strike chance with mage fire damage spells by 10%, and this renews each time you gain a stack or until you get 3 non-periodic critical strikes with mage fire spells. So we do want that improved fireball. Increase the critical strike chance of fire blast, scorch. Scorch is another one, eh? Like, what are we doing here? Fireball, living bomb, right, and pyroblast. Pyroblast is something we want here. Increases all fire damage dealt. Here's the thing, is how good is this? This effect lasts 30 seconds, which renews every time you gain a stack, or until you have caused 3 non-periodic critical strikes with mage fire spells. When activated, this spell increases your critical strike damage. So whenever you gain a stack, which renews every time you gain a stack. A stack of what? A stack of what? A stack of anything? This is great. All threat generated is reduced. Burning determination reduces damage taken while affected by silence. I don't know about that one. Your critical strikes from direct fire damage spells and abilities cause your target to burn for an additional 6% of the spell's damage and cause them to take 8% less healing. So how about we start with this? Increases the critical strike chance of your Flame Strike, Pyroblast, Dragon's Breath, Living Bomb, Meteor, Blizzard. Okay, that's worth considering. Your direct damage spell criticals refund 40% of their mana cost. Okay, that's pretty good. Increases the damage of Fire Blast and Meteor. Your direct damage spells have a 4% chance, and your Meteor has a 100% chance to cause the next Fire Blast you cast chance to stun the target. Your chance to critically hit with Scorched Fireball is an additional 1%, and your Scorch Spell is a 33% chance to cause your target to be vulnerable to spell damage. Increases the range. There's a lot here. I wonder how well we can make it through casting build. Just pop off, right? 5% chance of entering a clear casting state after casting and damaging spells. Right? This could help us save a lot of mana. I mean, if we need it, right? Otherwise, we just go for more damage. And first things first, we're doing Innervate because I don't want to just soul tap. We're doing Innervate. And we're doing, where are you? Okay, Blast Wave. Becomes inactive after 12 seconds. Okay. All damage done and all magic damage taken. Dealing direct magic damage now has 50% chance to reduce the cooldown of your combustion and Dragon's Breath by 1 second, doubled when dealing critical strikes. So what's combustion? Dealing direct magic damage has a 50% chance to reduce the cooldown of combustion by 1 second. Increases the spell critical damage by 150%. And then gives us an extra 10% crit. This could be fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Increases the damage by all fire damaging spells by 6%. Targets under 35% health. Now, increase the spell damage scaling of Fireball, Pyroblast, and Living Bomb. Each time your Ignite Talent causes damage, you have a 100% chance to get 2% of the base mana. Periodic damage from Living Bomb. See, I love that. I didn't like that on the healer, but I love that here. Okay, so this is definitely worth it. And also this is pretty good too. We might not need it, but hey, better to have than not. And this seems like it's part of this fun right here, you know. Because then like we'll be guaranteeing critical strikes and then having like a bunch of just fucking like instant big ass instant casts, you know. So like, let's go to a build. Okay, and let's go, what's our thing? Hot hands. Hot, not boot. Arcane Gunslinger. Hot hands. PvE. Just look at a build, you know? Crimson Champion, eh? Moving Thunder, Carnage Incarnate, Stormhammer. Hot hands. Hot hands 100% crit. Scorched Earth, Hot hands updated. Flame Spirit, Draz's Hot hands AoE. King of Instacast. Fireball, Hot hands, Scorch, Hot hands. Hot hands 100%. I want to look at this. This one looks cool. 566 Q crits. This guy, this looks like a nice. This looks nice. Show tooltip combustion, cast combustion, power infusion, arcane power. COE, sunfire, living bomb. Scorch, scorch, pyro, scorch, pyro. Max hit rating, then gear for crit as much as possible. 25 makes it. It's great. If you like this build, just type Q and search to check out my other builds. Sure, power infusion makes sense. Alright. Bloodlust. I can see Bloodlust, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Increases the target's chance to critically hit with spells. When the target critically hits, the caster's chance to critically hit with fire spells. Increases spell damage by 9% with intellect. Reduces the mana cost of all spells by 6%. See, I don't know these ones. Yeah, increase the damage of Blast Wave, Fire Blast, Scorch, Pyroblast. So this is not Fireball, right? So this is using Scorch and not Fireball. I mean, I'll try it. Demonic Knowledge increases your spell damage by an amount equal to 50% of your summoned demon's intellect. So this uses demons. For imps, fire damage and critical. When you gain mana from drain mana or life tap, he doesn't use life tap. Blessing of Kings. Raise, I guess, is fine. Improved Scorch. So you just use Scorch to... But what about Fireball? Is Scorch just instant cast? Is that what's cool about it? Sunfire. Consuming Flames. Your Ignite deals 15% more damage, but your fire critical strikes deal 5% less damage. Fireball, Fire Blast, Scorch. Pyroblast, Scorch. Spell damage by 3% of your total intellect. Says we can use whatever. Moonkin. Your direct damaging spells have a 3% chance to regenerate 2% of your total mana. Well, that just makes fucking sense, doesn't it? You summon a beam of solar light. Okay. I mean, I didn't want to do Scorch, right? Curse of the Elements, unless some loser has it. Want to move around to be a Spasticity during boss fight, but don't want to play a Hunter build. Living Bomb, repeat Scorch, Fire Blast until Hot Streak procs. Pyro Blast, always cast when it procs unless you're fishing for like triple combustion and powered Pyro Blasts. Repeat from 2 if Living Bomb wears off. Okay. Mage 2 6 set, Living Bomb. Tracking Mastery. Tracking a type of monster increases your damage done to it. Okay, well, that makes sense. Mental Strength is pretty good. Elemental Mastery. So when activated, your next Chain Lightning Lava Burst becomes an instant cast. And you gain 10% spell haste. So what's wrong with Icy Veins? Your Totem of Wrath increases intellect and spell power for all party and raid members. That's pretty good. Increases your spell critical effect. In addition, all party and raid members have their spell critical effect. Okay. I don't know why we have Focus Magic. Shimmer's cool. I prefer Blink. So here, this is the whole deal. Dealing direct fire damage on targets afflicted by Ignite increases your spell damage. Dealing direct damage or non-fire spells, targets affected by Ignite, causes an explosion, dealing damage to all nearby enemies. Both with okay, so we're a Scorch guy. We're not a Fireball guy. You know, ultimately that is kind of disappointing, but you know what? I guess we'll bite the bullet on that one. So flames, we even have Flame Strike. Fire Blast, yikes. Yeah, we have Fire Blast. Fire Blast, Flame Strike, Scorch. I am going to take Dragonkins. I think I'm going to do the Dragonkin. Just because it's like crit based on intellect, right? So I failed to see anything wrong with that. I guess this is only like necessary that it's at a 1. Right? So we want critical mass, we have this, firepower, we have this, empowered fire. But we want burnout, molten fury. Well, in raids, this would be really good for us. Icy Veins. So wait, we want Icy Veins and Power Infusion? Oh, I can respect that. Curse is the target. Curse of Elements is pretty good. Pyroclasm. Whenever you critically strike with Scorch. Allowing you to move while casting but reducing its range. Molten Mind. Your mind becomes molten, increasing critical strike damage bonus by 5% or healing of your spell criticals by 5%, but reducing the threat from your spell criticals but increasing the mana cost of your spells. Okay, well I like what we got here. Torment the weak talent. Where is it? Metamorphosis. You may only use spells and abilities that deal fire or shadow damage. This form increases your armor, increases your damage, reduces the chance to be critical hit by melee attacks. I gotta have some kind of transformation, eh? So I like a lot of what's going on here. I like this. So power, combustion, power infusion, arcane power. So this is Okay, well, we're not gonna be able to do that. That's alright then. Power infusion. This guy does bloodlust as well. I respect bloodlust. There are a couple things though. Summoner's armor. Increasing their critical strike chance of spells and abilities and their spell damage done. No thanks. Increase your critical strike chance and abilities by 3% and your spell damage by 9% of your intellect. Okay, well, here's something first and foremost. It seems like we're going into Balanced Druid. We're getting Dream State, which is pretty good. This one, critical strike chance with all spells and abilities, and spell damage by 3%. That's pretty good. What else is good here? Solar Beam. Don't really need that. Here's another thing. In Feral, Heart of the Wild will increase our intellect. So we can consider that. I keep thinking it's a different window, but it's not. Moonkin Form. All party and raid members gain a 3% increased spell crit. Your summon demons critical strikes apply the demonic pact itself are increasing spell damage by 5%. Casts a lesser effect to party and raid members and increasing spell power and intellect. You know what? That convinced me on its own. That's incredible. Well, I need Icy Veins. Scorch, I need Improved Scorch. Critical Mass. Firepower makes sense, I guess. Empowered Fire. So Burnout. Where is that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Increases all fire damage dealt. Did it again. Combustion, Master of Elements, Hot Streak. Meteor is interesting. I wonder why we have Meteor. I mean, well, you got ability assets to just throw around, you know? Frost is Icy Veins. We gotta look at Affliction Warlock. Or Demonology. No, not Demonology, Destruction Warlock. There was a good idea there. Don't need invisibility. Spell impact is pretty good for Pyroblast and Scorch, though. And then Arcane Mind. Mind Mastery is all good. Arcane Mind. Ooh, that pitched a little too much. Arcane Mind. Mind Mastery. Not Student of Mind. Presence of Mind, no. Spell Power, no. Spell Impact just helps our big spells deal more damage. Now that's weird because I thought it's here. Spell Impact Mind Mastery is in Arcane Mage. Out of talent points. There was something good here, right? Yeah, mental strength. Increases total intellect. I love this. Destruction Warlock. Immolate, Conflagrate, Succubus, Soul Leech, Improve Searing Pain, Destructive Reach, Molten Skin. Backlash is not what we're looking for, right? No. Conflagrate, Pyroclasm. When you critically strike with Scorch, your fire damage is increased. Everything else is Demonology. Master Demonologist, Demonic Pact. Master Demonologist, Demonic Pact. We don't have that. Oh, the other one's a conditional 6%. This is a permanent 3%. Permanent 3%, conditional 8%. And then it's also raid wide. It's better. It's so much better, right? Is there anything that I don't need here? Draconic Knowledge, because, yeah, we decided that we're going against that. That we're not doing that. So Tame Dragon can go here. Take a hike. So we can go Demonology. So now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then where are you? Right here. 1, 2, 3. And then Summoner's Armor. Well, whatever. Summon him. Just learn. Gonna have to do Demon Mastery. Which is fine. Ritual of Summoning we'll just learn. But for cooldowns, right, it's just gonna be... Well, shit, we don't even get Arcane Intellect, do we? Portal Mastery. We get Wrath of Air. Wrath of Air and Bloodlust is pretty cool. Is that... Restore? No, enhancement is Bloodlust. Their totem is pretty good. There we go. Lava Burst. That's something that I want to try. Could be a good build with that. Blessing of Kings. Blessing of Kings makes sense. Arcane Intellect also makes sense for us. Blessings Mastery, because we can go Blessing of Wisdom. No. Concentration Aura is a good one for us to have, actually. But like, wait, what's our rotation? What is COE? Oh my god, COE. COE. Curse of Elements, there we go. Curse of Elements, Sunfire, Living Bomb. So Scorch, Pyro, Scorch, Scorch, max hit rating. So we'll see what's up here. We have a basic rotation of things. Seems like we don't really need that much to activate. This is for Sunfire for some reason. Hitting a target affected by your living bomb with Fireball or Fire Blast increases the target's damage taken from Pyro Blast by 8%, stacks it to 5 seconds. Which is why I want to use Fireball instead of Scorch, right? Instant cast Pyro Blast grant increases fire damage dealt. Fucking English. Okay. Holy crap. What were we just fucking looking at? I don't even fucking remember what I was looking at. Improved Scorch, Scorch, Arcane Power, right? What is this? Sunfire, right? Burns the main target for spellfire damage and increases spell damage done and spell critical strike chance. I can see why that would be there, but I don't particularly find that interesting. I don't really like the Sunbeam either. It's just this Scorch is here. I was just reading something and I fucking couldn't find where it was. Living Bomb, Scorch. That's fine, right? We have this. When applied, creating a Firestone, we can get that. So let's try and build the rest of this here. Okay, so Living Bomb can go here for now. Pyroblast can go here for now. Combustion. This is like an on button, you know? This goes here, this goes here. No, know what to do about that. Yeah, Summon Imp can go like here. This can go here. Scorch being here. Fire Blast. So here's the confusing part. Is like, so now Fire Blast goes here? I unlearned Fireball, right? Yeah. That's okay here. Pyroblast, Scorch, we have that. Yeah, so it seems like this is it. And we're gonna have to fix our weak auras. Really, this is just it? Definitely need a lot of buttons to press on this one, right? So this is that's just the rotation, right? You go living bomb. That's instant. Scorch. So and then we just pyroblast. Scorch. And then we just go. So we living bomb. Okay. Just gotta make sure we're doing this right, you know? But it's Scorch. Scorch is the thing. But what about our Mystic Enchant? Right? Hitting target with Fireball or Fire Blast increases the damage it takes by Pyroblast. Increases... Instant cast Pyroblast, grant increased fire damage dealt, and spell haste by 3%. The duration of Superheated cannot be refreshed. Last 8 seconds. So when I do this... I don't... You know, I'm struggling to understand, like, why we're using Scorch over Fireball and going for the Scorch synergies. So affected by Ignite, so this is only that. So anything that's a Scorch, we're removing. Okay, so spell criticals using Fireball, that's fine. This is okay. Critical strikes from direct fire damage, that's fine. Fireball, Pyroblast, and Living Bomb. See, there we go. So we should be using Fireball. I don't want to. We're not using Scorch. I don't understand why we're using Scorch. I don't. Is it just higher crit? Is there... So Pyroclasm when we Scorch, so then we don't need that now anymore. Anything else using Scorch? No, so we go Fire, we go Fireball. And, I mean, we can go improve Fireball. Here's another thing. Improve Fire Blast. Reduce the cooldown of Fire Blast. Increases the damage of your Fire Blast. We don't know. Why Fire Blast has a cooldown. We're not going to be using it. Flame Strike, Pyroblast, and Meteor. No thanks. And she increases the chance to critically hit with Fireball, Scorch. Your Scorch spell has 33% chance to make targets vulnerable to spell damage, increasing spell critical strike chance against that target by 5%. I understand why we're using Scorch now. Last 30 seconds. Instead of just going Fireball, Fireball, Fireball. But the thing is, with hot hands, like with our Mystic Enchant, we want to be spamming the Fireballs, right? It's Fireball or Fire Blast. that's affected by living bomb. So then we can stack that up to like 5, right? 5 times 8 is 40. So then that's a 40% extra chance with 40% extra damage. And then, so Scorch, what does this do? Probably like a respectable amount, but... Well, critical strike chance by 5%. That's useless. No. We want Fireball. Fireball, we can increase the crit chance of Fireball. However, this increases damage done by all fire damaging spells and abilities by targets under 35% health. Increases the duration of your dragon's breath. Well, what if I do 2-2-1? This lasts 30 seconds, right? So if we get this one up, then we don't have to use Scorch anymore. Because it's 33% chance, so we only need one. We only need one here. Then we go here as well. That's good. Then that's our rotation. We have Fireball on Living Bomb targets. Living Bomb targets give us the AoE, right? Instant cast Flame Strike is Cauterizing Flame. That's not us. Arcane Intellect, Brilliance Aura. No, I want Blink. I'm a Blink enjoyer. Yeah. The Mage Armor's great. Slow Fall. Portal Mastery, obviously. Hibernate. No way. Mark of the Wild. I can see why we're doing Mark of the Wild. Because, you know, might as well. I would prefer that legendary one. Not Feign Death. That. Right? All existing harmful spell effects and bleed effects. This seems great. This seems like an amazing oh shit button, you know? We're like deep in fucking Mage Tree, which I love that. I keep saying that. I respect that. I mean, I respect that, yeah? But, Concentration Aura is good for everybody. Where are you, Blessing of Kings? Holy shock. Holy shock. Aura Mastery. What is this? Reduces the duration and polymorph effects. Enhances your paladin auras to grant immunity to silence and interrupt effects for all affected allies. And increases the effectiveness of all auras by 100%. That's an instant cast. I don't want that. Having a res would be helpful. Just cause. Where's Blessing of Kings? Am I blind? There you are. Give me that. So if that's the case, give me... Where is it? Power Infusion. Ascension is a great one. Why do I need Shadow Priest stuff? I don't need that. It's okay to look. It's okay to look. These Totem Masteries are just giving us more buttons to press. Ugh, it's fucking gross, dude. Earthbind Totem. I don't know, I can learn Counterspell. Because that's fun. And Shaman. Would be up from the Shaman, man. The Shaman. Strength of Earth Totem. I don't know, Flame Tongue? Imbue your weapon with fire, increasing total spell power by 4. Frostbrand, Frost spell power. Flame Tongue Totem just have their intellect increased and spell power increased. Fine. And Flame Tongue weapon. You have the maximum amount of rare abilities. If we got rid of Brilliance Aura, that's 4. That's 4 more to get. I mean, no, we need that. So now, I don't even know how to spend the rest of my ability essence. But I just got a bunch of fucking cooldowns just now. Nope, Slow Fall can go here. Capacitor Totem can go here. That can go here. Counterspell can go here. Yes, you're here. You're here. And then you can go like this. Don't need that here. QWE, SQWE. Right? That's not bad. So then, go look here. Hey, that's alright. Take a little more. Take another look. Okay, Fire Blast. Yeah, Fireball. Right, we're doing the Fireball. The Scorch. Mage Armor, Meteor, Pyroblast. The Surrey. Blessing of Kings. Concentration Aura. Flame Tongue Totem here. Ritual Summoning. Alright. Now we need a weak aura for hot hands to do hot hand stuff. But I was coming here for some. Manano. How's this? Well, nobody wants these Azure Moonstones. Yep, I guess we're just Brilliant Pearl banned. I haven't sold a single one of these Necklace of the Deep.
Pleased to meet you.
These can go. Apparently these are getting sold, so only one bag slot free. Adamantine powder still up. Shadows. Wow, these are still going. Demonic Scorch. Wizard Scorch. Okay. But this guy's already good to raid. He has a lot better gear than the other one. Okay, let's get this shit back on the auction house. We sold one of these. I'll go 60. This Irie. I mean, no so much, but it's, but it is. No so much, but it is. Yo, this shot up in price. Okay. Is that actually gonna sell? Like, no fucking way, right? $11 stack of 1. 6 gold now. You're joking, dude. You guys are still putting it up for fucking 2 gold something? Like, are they sure about that? We want these. Yeah, what if we... These just give us rep, right? We'll keep one around. Horses. Let's take away those name tags. I do enjoy the name tags one. No, I can't lie. And there we go. That's the rest of it. Marxus Sargeras. Gotta go. These can go. Auction. Eternium or... No, they're not that great. Let's go Mark of Sargeras. Yeah. Get this. Still putting these out. Get that leather working one out. Bam, doom, doom, doom. made one mistake and went full Doomer mode? Absolutely. Tale as old as time. You need to get rid of them, sell them. There we go. Raid discussion. I signed up. Gonna play. Okay. We're just having a bit of trouble there, I guess. Can we get the Shadow Draenite price? Looking through 23 auctions. Ah! And then we'll get our auctions in. Oh man, we're just still doing a lot of not much, you know? Right, we don't want to bother with that. That's fine. So where do I go? It's a global token for tier 4 shoulder slot into any tier Scryer or Aldor. So we gotta go to the Scryers then, because we are a Scryer. That's who we pledge our allegiance to. We have no mail if it says we have unread mail, right? Yeah. Teleport to Shatra. Okay, so now we gotta go. Oh my god, it is fucking heating up in here. I have to go poo, and then I also have to go smoke. Why am I going here? We need to go to who? Right, we need to find our tier 4 vendor. And they are at that fucking top thingy here. Yeah. Refurbished quest rewards.
A new Balori
Tier
Delanar.
5, we need tier 4.
Everything has
Tier
a
4
price.
tier sets. We can get ascended. So if I look at this, I have this, so I can get an ascended raid shoulder pad. We need not leather, cloth, crit, intellect. So wait, what? We'll be losing armor? we gain a socket. Okay, wait, there's more intellect. Why does it say we're losing it? We lose 7 haste, that's for sure. We lose 7 crit? No, we gain 20 crit. Cloth, soul mantle. Oh, increases the healing power by 5% of your spirit. Increases spell crit by 10% of your spirit. Increases your spirit. Increases your hit rating by spirit. But we don't have this. That's leather. Mail. 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 Cloth. Your direct damage fire spells have a chance to grant you shadow damage. Your direct shadow spells have a chance to grant you fire. Increases the duration of your corruption. That's a pretty cool one. Increases the damage of your deep wounds. This is plate. And this is plate. Okay.
Salama Ashalanore.
Tier 4 tier. Oh. Well, I can just buy these for gold?
Farewell.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Mythic. Yeah, but it's the same thing. Right? This is leather, mail, cloth. This is reduces pushback. This is plate. Increases intellect. Spirit. Melee attacks in bear form. Generate additional rage.
Death to all who oppose us.
Is this all that I get? This is the same thing.
We will have justice.
I can just take the Ascended set, right? Just a tier 4. What's the mage set? Like, what is
The
this
reckoning
it?
is at hand.
Like, do I have different ones that I can buy? Or do I just have to accept the one that gives me shadow damage? Because, like, I guess, you know, I can change my build. Right? Tier 6.
Anaria Shola.
What's the synthesis of power? Performing quests with the Scryers. Vornthal wants you to obtain an arcane tome.
Farewell.
Oh, I have arcane
State
tomes.
your business.
Choose wisely.
Well, you know what? It was this one, right? Reduces spell pushback. Increases healing power. I already have Trousers of the Incarnate. So then... haste rating. But that just doesn't give me any crit. Offensive spell crits have a chance to reduce the base mana cost. I don't know. It gives me hit rating. This one just gave me crits. And you know what? That's probably just good enough. Do you wish to exchange? Yes. You do not have the required items for that. Why? It says I have it. It says I have one.
seek.
Why? What?
Remember the Sunwell.
Ay, caramba, man. There we go. $1.4K. Celestial Personal Bank. Come get your bank or spec 6. Okay. Report to Gormek in the den. I have a lot of shit.
What
to
brings
do
you
for
here?
them. Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay. Well, I said I was gonna do something. I'll be back. So in the spring. gonna turn this fan off. Let's it's probably already fucking bad enough. Oh, but it is hot as shit. For some reason, gonna have to probably turn the AC on. Perfect. So then I guess I'll just leave my door open, try and filter the air out a little more. That'd be nice, right? Path to Ascension. Building your class fantasy. Unlock tier 4 helm vendor. I guess I just don't have... I can't? I don't know. How do I... how do I do that? I thought I completed the raids. But, you know, I guess I didn't. Okay. Well, we're in Thunder Bluff. I can't remember why we're in Thunder Bluff. Oh yeah. We ought to get some practice with this rotation, right? So, well, you know what? Here's something that they say. They say, or Warlock, Affliction, Curse of Elements. Curse of Elements should definitely be on here. And honestly, I agree. We can do a quick Shift ASD, and then Living Bomb, and then pop, 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 right? Or Combustion, Living Bomb, and then start popping, right? But we gotta get some practice in with that rotation. Oh, and our primary stat is Intellect now. It's because I'm just gonna get some practice with the rotation. I think I got the keybinds to how I want them. But now we go to Orgrimmar and try and find somebody with a Book of Ascension. Can I? DPS level. Alright. Gotta get some practice with the rotation. Try and get some shadow damage. But I want to try out a bunch of DPS specs. Okay, so the idea is to just Living Bomb, and that's on. So then we Scorch, try to hit something. Fireball. Get the hot streak. Got a Living Bomb again. Fireball. Fireball takes forever. What's going on? It's bugging, so we're going to just do that. So it's there we go. Okay, so Living Bomb. So it's like Scorch. Right? Do Living Bomb again, but we can do this. We can Scorch. And then we try to get... Oh yeah, okay. So we're like fireballing until we get a pyroblast proc. Right. Okay, then we get the pyroblast proc. And then we try to keep the hot streak going with fire blasts. While we have living bomb on someone, we can increase the damage of pyroblast like this. And then we just double pyroblast like that. That was pretty cool. So now when we do this, we're gonna scorch, and everything is gonna be a crit. Fireball. No, we should only ever fireball. Pyroblast has to be for free. That's why we want spell haste, in case we miss out. Right? We should wait. So we go. Time we crit, we get more cooldown, so that we can just keep spamming the combustion more, and then we gotta keep the bomb up. Right? Pyroblast again, we just wait. No crits, okay, so we go fireball. Nice. We just keep weaving in fireballs, yeah, because why not? Okay, I'm gonna go and find a weak aura. And every time we're gonna go live. Nice. So I'm gonna find a weak aura. That's right. These are fine. I'm done. I'm done with this. Okay, we need weak auras. All. Search within. We're gonna go hot hands. Okay, and my picture-in-picture. Why explosive shot? No? Raid, living bomb announcer. Fire mage. This is hot streak plus righteous flames. Inner fire grants 30% less charges. Holy fire reduces consuming charges. Grants righteous flame stacks at max stacks. Holy fire deals radiant damage to 5 nearby targets. Restores 15 inner fire charges per target. Makes your next 3 fire spells extend holy fire by 1 second. Casting inner fire also deals radiant damage in an 8-yard area. Radiant damage benefits from the higher modifier fire or holy. Did I just do it wrong? No, it's called hot hands. Hot hands. There's no weak auras for hot hands. I gotta learn my own fucking weak auras. Well, You know what? Maybe that's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, no one's fucking watching anyway. Stream's over. Bye.